This is the Roulette Master, and I'm so excited today to share with you the incredible new Land of 24 roulette system by the Roulette Grinder. And this is an amazing system, and we're going to put it up against the best today. We're going to put it up against the progressive recovery system that's my new #1, and then we're going to start with that one first, and then we're going to get to the new system of the day from the Roulette Grinder, the Land of 24. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be betting on the opposite color, and for $10 to start. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll be on red for 10. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, and that's a loss with this one. When we lose with this system, we do not make the bet higher. We still bet on opposites. So we'll be on red for 10 again. Let's go ahead and spin. Every time we lose, we're going to keep track of how many times we lose. So you can see we currently have lost twice. So keep that in your head. And then we're going to just bet again on red for 10. We're not going to increase the bet yet. Here we go. That's a 9 red. Okay, and we finally got a win. When you get a win, your goal is to get one more unit of profit. So in this case, to get one more unit of profit, we have to bet $20. So that's what we're going to do. And let's go ahead and spend. All right, here we go. And this is the Progressive Recovery System by Ron. Again, it's my new go-to strategy. We're going to see how it does today against this one from the Roulette Grinder, the Land of 24, and there's a win. So we're going to be on red for 10 now and spin. And the beauty of this system is that if you go on a really long losing streak, and basically you don't lose your bankroll. And so we have a loss there. We're going to be betting on red now for 10. Again, we don't increase the bet until we get a win. And I'm going to share that with you more as we go through here. That's an 18 red. Okay, and when you get a win, you bet what it takes to get to the next unit of profit, which in this case is just $10. So we're going to bet on black for 10. No more bets. And we're going to go one unit at a time. Okay, that's a 29 black. Okay, great. We got the win, so we'll go red for 10. And now you can see we're up $20. So 2 units. Let's go ahead and spend. So we're not getting greedy with this system. We're always looking for just one more unit. And that's an 18 red, and that's a win. So we'll go black for 10 now. And we're up 30. And again, the thing that's most important with this system from Ron is that you don't lose your bankroll if you lose 10 or 15 in a row. And I'm going to show you that when we get our first real losing streak here. But there's a loss there, so we're going to bet $10 again on black. If you hit green, you just still go with the opposite color of what hit last. And that's a 6 black. Okay, that's a win. So we need one more $10. We need $10 to get to the next unit of profit. So we're going to bet 10 on red. And when we have a losing streak, that's going to change. We're going to have to bet more to get one extra unit. I'm going to show you how that works once we have some losses in a row. And there's one loss. And you keep track of those losses. So that's one. And that's important, especially when you're at a live dealer at a table. And we're going to be on red for 10. No more bets. But keep track of how many times you lose. That way, when you're actually with the live dealer, you can keep it in your head what the next bet's going to be. But we won that one, and we're going to try to get that unit of profit again. So we're just going to have 10 on black. No more bets. We're trying to get to $40 or 4 units. That's a 30 red. And that's a loss. So we're going to be on black for 10. No more bets. And here we go. And after the initial loss, that's a 28 black there. If you get a win right away like that, the next bet's always 10. So we'll be on red for 10. No more bets. Because we're trying to get to 4 units. We still haven't got there yet. And that's a 21 red. Okay, so we got the win. We got to 4 units now. Now we're trying to get 5 units or $50. So we'll be on black for 10 now. So we're not being greedy. We're being patient, and waiting for the money to come our way, and that's a loss there. We're going to be on black again for 10. And starting right now, we're going to count the losses, and right now we just have 1, so if we win this, we'll just bet 10, basically. But if we were to lose that and then win the next one, we would bet 20. So that is a win there. We're still trying to get to 50, so we bet 10.
No more bets.
So we go in, we're going 1 unit at a time up this ladder, and that's a 17 black. And again, we're still trying to get to that $50. So we'll be on red for 10 again. You can see we're up 30. So
No more
let's
bets.
go ahead and spin here. That's a 4 black, and now we're getting a losing streak, so you're going to get to see more of what I mean. So we're just going to bet 10 on red now. And even if we lose 15 in a
No
row,
more bets.
we're not going to lose our bankroll because they're going to all stay at $10. And that's an 11 black, and we lost again. So this is what I wanted to show you with this system. And we can see we're up 10 right now. We're going to bet 10 again, and we've lost 4 in a row. So once this streak ends, I'll show you what to do next. And we finally got a win of 14 red. So now all we do is we try to get that next unit of profit at $50, which now you can see is a $30 bet. So we're going to bet $30 on
No more
black.
bets.
And here we go. And we lost. So again, when you lose, you go back to 10. So we're still trying to get to 50. Don't forget that. So let's
No
go ahead and
more
spin again here. And if you're playing with a live dealer at a table, and say you're betting 30, you just double that to 60 if you lose like that. And then you start counting losses again. But we got the win there. So you can see we're still trying to get to 50. So we went from 30 to 60. And then back one when we won that one, so that means 50. But if you're keeping track of your profit like this, all you know is that we're trying to get to $50. So that makes it real easy. We're going to bet 50 on red.
No more bets.
Either way, you're trying to get 1 more unit of profit. And we lost again, and that's okay. I want to show you how this is really resilient. So now we're going to be betting on red for 10. If you lose, you always go back to 10. And we're minus 50, trying to get to plus 50. That's an 11 black, and we lost again. So we're going to bet on red for 10 again.
No more bets.
And then once we get a win, we're going to try to get back to $50. And this is why we have a $2,000 bankroll or a $200 bankroll for dollar units. You can see we lost again. So we've lost a bunch in a row now. And you can see we're minus 70. And here we go. And that's a 20 black. And I was hoping we'd get really unlucky with this one, just so I can show you how it doesn't get you in tons of trouble when you're really unlucky like most systems. And that's a 2 black, and we're continuing to lose. So I think we've lost 1, 2, 3, 4. We've lost 6 in a row. Now, if we lost 6 in a row with most systems, we wouldn't just be down $90. We would be down a lot. But we're only betting $10 each spin, so we're going to be okay. And we finally got the win. So now what we do is we're still trying to get to $50. So what does it take? Okay, you add 80 plus 50, and that's 130. So our next bet's going to be 130 on black.
No more bets.
And then you get the win here, and then we're right back in business again. But we lost. Okay, so that's okay. I want to show you, how this will keep you from losing. So, so we will go back to 10. We'll be 10 on black. And this is why we have the $2,000 bankroll, in case you have really bad luck like this. And that's a 6 black. So it's time to bet again, larger. After you get the win, you take what you're down, add what you're supposed to be getting to, which is 50. That's 250. So we're going to place a $250 bet on red. And we have plenty of money to do this because we have a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units. And you have a $200 bankroll for dollar units. That's a 16 red. And there you go. And now we're back in business again. We're back up 50. Now we're going to try to get to 60. And we go back to 10 on black. And here we go. This basically keeps you from losing with a massive streak of one color mixed with zeros. It makes it even worse. So we'll be on red for 10. And we're up 60. Now we're trying to get to 70. And here we go. That's a 34 red. And I'm glad it really got tested there because we're up 70 right now. Sometimes you just cruise with this system, but you know, it's good to see how to deal with tough numbers with this one, and that's a loss. So again, remember we were up 70, so we're trying to get to 80. We'll be on black for 10. All right, here we go. That's a 17 black. Okay, we got the win, and we're trying to get to 80 still, so we'll be on red for 10. Here we go. That's a 35 black. We're still trying to get there, and we lost again, so we're still trying to get to 80. But again, when you lose, you're always at $10. You only increase the bet if you win. And that's a 16 red. Okay, so when you win, you try to see what it takes to get to 80, and that's 10. So we'll be on black for 10. And we're not going to be greedy. We're going to go 1 unit at a time with this one. And that's a 4 black. Fantastic. So we'll go red for 10. And we're up 80. Let's go ahead and spin. And that's an 18 red. Okay, so we'll go black for 10 now, and we're up 90, trying to get to 100. Always going for that one extra unit. And again, this is a $200 bankroll for dollar units, $2,000 bankroll for $10 units. And that's a win. So we'll go back to red for 10. And when it gets choppy like this, you can make a lot of money fast. Still getting 1 unit at a time, though. That's a 00, and that's a loss. Okay, so you can see we were up 100. We're trying to get to 110. So we put 10 on red. We never go higher than 10 after a loss. And that's a 34 red. Okay, so we're trying to get to 110. We're 10 away, so we bet black for 10. All right, here we go. That's a 24 black. Okay, so we'll go red for 10 now. And we're up 110, trying to get to 120. 1 unit at a time, continuing to increase our profits. That's a 31 black. And we lost, so we'll be on red for 10 again. And again, remember we were up 110. We're trying to get to 120, so remember 120. And that's a 23 red. Okay, we got the win. So if we're trying to get to 120, it only takes $10 to get there, so that's our bet. And if you're playing and you can't keep track of your running balance, if you're with a live dealer at the table, you just keep track of how many losses you have, and that's what your bet's going to be. So that's a win there. We're up 120. Now we're trying to get to 130. And then if you're keeping track of your losses and then you lose a big one, then you basically double what you're down and then start counting 1 unit at a time again with losses. And that's a 10. We're up 130. We'll be on black for 10 here, trying to get to 140 now, 1 unit at a time, being conservative and just trying to get a little bit more each and every time. And we lost that one. You can see we were up 130, so we're trying to get to 140. We'll be on opposite color black for 10, trying to get to that 140. And we got it. That's a win. Okay, so we're up. Well, I'm sorry, we're up 130. We're still going at 140, so that's just 10. So here we go. And that's a loss. So we're still trying to go for 140. So we'll be betting 10 on red until we get a win. Then we'll try to get to 140. Okay, we got it. Now we're going to try to get to 140, and we're at 130. So that's just a $10 bet. You can see how conservative this is. We're not trying to be greedy here. We're trying to get 1 unit at a time. And that's a 29 black. Okay, so now we're at 140. We're going to be on red for 10. And remember, you can always do this with dollar units and a $200 bankroll. You don't have to bet 10 with a $2,000 bankroll. And that's a loss. You can see we were up 140, trying to get to 150 now is our new goal. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 19 red, and that's a win, and we're still trying to get to 150, so we'll be on black for 10, and here we go. All right, that's a 20 black, another win. We'll switch to red, and again, this is the Progressive Recovery System by Ron, and here we go. And the new system of the day from the roulette grinder is coming up. I can't wait for that one. And that's a 33 black, and that's going to be the land of 24 coming up. And we were up 150. We were up 150, trying to get to 160. So remember that. And here we go. We're going to stay on 10 until we get a win, and then we'll try to get to that 160 number. That's a loss. Okay, still trying to get to 160, but we're betting 10 at a time. Again, because you never increase the bet when you're losing with this system. And that's a 9 red. And that's a win, so we're trying to get to 160. That's a $20 bet to get there, so that's what we're going to do. That will give us another unit of profit. And here we go. That is an 18 red. That's a loss, so remember we're still trying to get to 160. And we'll go back to 10 because we lost. So here we go. Still on opposite color. That's an 18 red there. Okay, so we're going to be on black again for 10. Still trying to get to 160. So once we get a win, our next bet will try to get us there. And that's a 36 red. Okay, and we're on a big losing streak, but that's what this system is all about, is beating long losing streaks, because we're only losing $10 per spin. And that's a 33 black. So now let's see what it takes to get to 160. And it's $50, so then we're going to be on red for 50. And again, this is why we have a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units, or a $200 bankroll for dollar units, and use the one that best fits your budget. And there's another loss, and that's why we have a nice high bankroll, and we start small. So we're going to be on red for 10. Again, you're always at $10 if you lose, so don't forget that. That's a 13 black. That's another loss, so we'll be on red for 10 again here. Okay, that's a 4 black. We lost again. It's another long losing streak, and this is about the worst thing that can happen, is if you have a long streak of red and then a long streak of black. Here we go. That's a 16 red, and we got the win. So let's see what it takes to get to 160, and it looks like it's $110. We're going to be betting on black for 110, and let's see if we can recover. And this is the progressive recovery system by Ron, and we just ran out of time. So this system today made $160 profit in 15 minutes. And if you have any questions, put them down in the comments, or send me an email at roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's also where you send the systems every day, just like Ron and the Roulette Grinder send in. And so send your systems in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And now let's get to the new roulette system of the day from the Roulette Grinder. And can't wait for this one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it and get started. All right, the time is finally here for the land of 24 from the Roulette Grinder. And I'm going to show you how he's been making money with this fantastic roulette system. We're going to be betting on the second 12 and the 12 that's been most recent to hit, which in this case would be first 12. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 23 red. Okay, and that's a $10 win. Fantastic. So we're up 10. We're always betting on second 12, unless we go to columns, which I'm going to share with you here as we go through. We're also going to be on first 12, which is the most recent to hit. And I can't wait to share with you the progression on this one, and how he uses this to make money in the casino. And there's another win. So we're currently up 20, and we'll be on second 12 and first 12. Again, it's the second 12 plus the 12 that's been most recent to hit, and that's a 29 black. Okay, we lost. So with this system, when you lose, you go up 2 units, and then you add another unit. So really, it's 3 units. And so we're going to go from 10 to 20 to 30 to 40. And we're going to have that $40 bet on second 12, which we always have, and third 12, which is the most recent to hit. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, and that's a win. So we are currently up $40, and we're in session profit, so we're gonna go back to second 12 and third 12, it looks like here. So we're up 40. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 7 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we are going to go up. We're going to go up 3 units from 10 to 40, and we'll be on second 12 and first 12. And then I need to show you what how the columns are going to get involved with this after we get some wins here. That's an 18 red. All right, that's a win. That's new session profit at $60. So we'll be on the second 12 and first 12 now.
No more bets.
And if we get 2 wins in a row here, we're going to switch to the columns, and I'll show you what to do next. That's a 13 black. All right, fantastic. That's a win. So now we'll be on second 12 and first 12. The second 12 plus the one that's hit last.
No more bets.
And if we win 2 in a row, we're going to switch to the columns, and then I'll show you what to do with those bets. That's a 21 red. We did win 2 in a row. So now we're going to switch to second column, and the column that's been most recent to hit, which would be third column. So let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. All right. Okay, that is a loss. So we're going to go up 3 units, and we're going to be on second column, and we're going to be on first column this time. Okay, so 3 units, it goes 10, 20, 30, 40. So let's go ahead and spin.
No
$80
more
total bet. That's a 1 red. Okay, that's a win. That's new session profit at $100. So now we're going to go back to 10 on second column, and then we'll be on first column, the most recent to hit.
No more bets.
If we win 2 in a row on columns, we're going to go back to dozens. That's a 23 red. Okay, so that's 2 in a row, and that means we're going to go back to dozens. So let's go back to second 12 and first 12. All right, let's go ahead and spin. And again, this is from the roulette grinder, and this is the land of 24, and that's a 26 black, and that's a loss. So we're going to go up 3 units. So we're going to go from 10 to 40, and we'll be on third 12 and second 12.
No
All right,
more
let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 7 red. Okay, and we lost that one. So now we're going to go up 3 units again. So instead of 40, we'll go 50, 60, 70. And we'll be on second 12 and first 12. Okay, 140
No
total
more
bet. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. And here we go. That's a 9 red. All right, that's a win. So here's the other great thing about this one is if you're not in session profit, you keep the bet the same. So we're going to be at the same bet as the last time. So we had 70 on second 12 and then 70 on first 12.
No more bets.
Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 35 black. So we lost that one. So we're going to go from 70 to go 80, 90, 100. So we're going to be 100 on second 12 and first 12.
No
Okay,
more
$200 total bet. Again, this is a $2,000 bankroll system for $10 units. $200 bankroll system for dollar units. That's another loss. So now we're going to go from 100. We go 110, 120, 130. And we'll be on third 12 and second 12. It's always the second 12 and the one that's hit last.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin and see how this one recovers. Okay, that's a good win there on 34 red. And we stay at that amount at 130 until we're in session profits. So you can see we're minus 130. So we'll be at 130 on second 12 and third 12.
No
All
more
right, let's
bets.
go ahead and spin here. Okay, we got it. That's a 17 black. Okay, so we'll be on second and third again for 130 because we're not in session profit. Okay, you can see if we get a win here, we'll be in session profit, and we can restart. And we did. That's a 15 black. Fantastic. So now that we got 2 wins in a row, we're going to switch to columns. But we'll go back to 10, and we're up 130, and we'll be on second column and third column, which is the most recent to hit. Let's go ahead and spend. That was a nice recovery there with the 3-unit increase. And that's a 5 red. And that's a $10 win. So we're up 140. If we get another win, we'll switch back to dozens. And looks like the most recent was also the second column. So we'll go to the 15, which is in the third column. Let's go ahead and spin. And again, this was sent in by the Roulette grinder. And this is called the Land of 24. That's 2 wins in a row. We go back to dozens. So we'll be on second 12 and first 12. We're up 150. And let's go ahead and spin and see what we get here. That's a 16 red. All right, another win. So we'll be on the second 12 now and first 12. We're up 160 and let's spin. And that's a 26 black. That's a loss. But sometimes losing can be good with this if you win right after you lose. And I'll show you what that's about here in a second. We're going to go from 10 to 40. And it'll be second dozen and third. And that'll be an $80 bet. Those went up 3 units. So it's actually good to lose if you win on the next spin. So let's see if we can do that. And there we go. We go anytime you win on the $40 level, you're in session profit. You can see now we're up 180. So so we're going to go back to 10, and we're going to be on second 12 and third 12.
No more bets.
Here we go. And we got that one. I believe that's at least 2 wins in a row there. So let's go ahead and switch to columns. And we'll be on second column and third column.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. I like how it's switching it up here, and that's a 20 black. Okay, that's a win. Let's see if we can get another one. We'll be on second column, and it looks like that 20 is also in the second column, so we'll be on third column.
No more bets.
And because it's the second column or the second dozen and the one that hit the most recent. That's a 27 red. All right, that's 2 wins. We go back to dozens, so we'll be on second 12 and third 12. And we're up $210. So this is doing really well now. And let's see if this continues. That's a 32 red. All right, that's a win. We'll go second 12 and third 12. You can see we're currently up $220. And again, you can also play this with dollar units and a $200 bankroll. Don't ever play with more than you can afford to play with. So if you need to bet small, and make sure the bankroll matches what you're doing. Okay, that is a loss. So we're going to go from 10 to 40, and we're going to be on, you can see where we were before. We're going to be 40 on second 12 and first 12. So that's the most recent and the second dozen. Let's go ahead and spin. And again, it's good to lose if you win on the next spin. So let's see if we can do that, and we did. So if you can go back and forth, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, you're going to make a ton of money with this one. And we're up 240 now. So we'll be on second 12 and first 12. If we get another win here, we'll switch back to columns. And again, this was sent in by the Roulette grinder, and this is the Land of 24. That's another win. So let's go back to columns. We'll go to second column and then see where the 21 is. That's in the third column, and we're up $250. Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 17 black. All right, that's a win. So we'll be on second column, and looks like we'll also be on third column. If we win this, we'll go back to dozens. That's a 3 red. That's another win. So we go back to dozens. We'll be on second 12, and looks like also first 12. We're up $270. So doing fantastic with the Land of 24 from the Roulette grinder. And that's a 3 red. Fantastic. So another win. We'll be on second 12 and first 12. If we win 2 in a row here, we'll go back to columns. And that's an 11 black. Another win. So we go back to columns. We're currently up 290. Doing incredible with this one, and it looks like we'll be on second and third column.
No more
Let's
bets.
go ahead and spin, and again, it's the second column or the second dozen plus the one that hit last, and that's another win. We'll be on the second column, and it looks like we'll be on third column again. We're up $300.
No more
If we
bets.
win this one, we'll go back to dozens. That'll be 2 wins in a row. That's a 2 black. I think that's another win. It is. Now we go back to dozens. We'll be on second 12 and first 12. We're up $310
No
now.
more
So
bets.
doing absolutely incredible with this one. And let's see if this continues the rest of the way. It's just going really smoothly right now, but we just had a loss. But again, it's good to lose. If you can win on the next spin, you'll make money faster. So we'll go up 3 units from 10 to 40. And then we'll be also on third 12. And
No more
again,
bets.
it's good to lose if you can win on the second spin because you're making more profit. And we got it. That's an 18 red. So that's actually even better than winning every spin, which is fantastic. So you can see now all of a sudden we're up $330. And we'll be on second 12 and third 12.
No more bets.
All right, it's always the second dozen plus whatever hit last. That's a 35 black, and that's a win. Okay, we won 2 in a row. Let's go to columns. We'll be on, let's see, looks like we'll be on second and third. And we're up $340. Here we go. And that's a 35 black. Okay, and that's a win. So we're up 350, and now we'll be on second column and it looks like third column again there. Yes, okay.
No
Let's go
more
ahead and
bets.
spin. If we win 2 in a row, we'll switch back to dozens. And that's a 6 black. And we did win 2 in a row, so we'll go back to second 12 and first 12. We're at $360
No more
now.
bets.
So really doing fantastic with the Roulette Grinders new system here. That's a 29 black, and that's a loss. So we're going to go from 10 to 40 and up 3 units when you lose. And we're going to be on second and third. And again, if you
No more bets.
lose and you win right away, it's even better than winning every spin. So that's a 12 red, and we lost. So now we're going to go up the progression again. We're going to go up another 3 units. So we'll go from 40 to 50, 60, 70. And we'll be on first 12, and we'll be on second 12.
No more
So
bets.
always using the second 12 and then whatever hit last. Ooh, we lost that one though. So let's see what we get here. So we're going to go from 70 to 80, 90, 100, and we'll be 100 on second 12 and third 12.
No more bets.
And let's go ahead and spin. Okay, we got it. That's a 13 black. Okay, so we're up $220, and we just ran out of time. So the next, we would not actually, we're not in session profit, so we would not go back to 10. We would repeat that bet on the next spin, but still did amazing with the Land of 24 from the Roulette Grinder. Another great system sent in. Remember to send those systems in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Let me know in the comments or email me what you think, and send your systems in. I would love to see them. And this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.